This is a guitar. When I was 8 years old, my first favorite band was Blink-182. At 11 years old, my uncle let me borrow Toxicity by System of a Down, and I was introduced to metal. From there, my musical taste began to form. A lot of heavy influence from video games. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Need for Speed, Burnout. When I was 13, I was at a Viva La Bam marathon party. I'm used to guitars being shaped kind of like this, and my friend let me hold his Paul Stanley looking thing, and this thing had like some curves and just weird stuff to it. When I was 14, Avenged Sevenfold quickly became my favorite band. The writing was interesting. They were using some like funk beats when it came to drums, but most importantly, they were using a lot of guitar techniques I'd never heard before. Triplets, pinch harmonics, dive bombs. And then of course, the mother of all guitar techniques, the sweep pick. You basically arpeggiate a bunch of, I think that's the right term. I suck at music theory. Play a bunch of notes really fast, and it's called sweep picking because your hand sweeps across the strings. And that became my goal. I really wanted to sweep pick. When I was 14, I finally got the guitar of my dreams, a $200 Starcaster from Costco.
Definitely the cheapest Fender guitar you can buy. What I would say is definitely. Oh man. Yeah, I'm doing a video. I'm coming back in not a great deal of time because I've got to do the mortgage thing.
About a year later, my parents decided that I was worthy of getting a new guitar, and I got the BC Rich Warlock WGS BBK. That one. Now all of the Avenged Sevenfold songs I was learning would magically sound better. I'd be able to play them better, and I'd finally be able to properly practice sweep picking. But something really interesting happened. As much as I was improving in certain areas, I still wasn't able to even get close to sweep picking. And then around this time, YouTube was invented. Everybody knows the classic videos. Let's get some shiz. Smashing my brother's GameCube.
Hey, you remember when you fucked with my computer yesterday?
Yeah.
That's what you get.
And Canon Rock. Yeah, that was very eye-opening for me. At some point, Dragon Force hit the scene, and they became the new like benchmark. Because it was YouTube, everything got uploaded. I was seeing guitar gods from past and present eras doing things I couldn't even dream to do, let alone thought that they were even possible. And, yeah. Being 15 and seeing all this stuff, especially when you're, learning yourself, it's one of those things that can be discouraging. Why can't I do this? I can't even get close to the speed of, I can't even practice at a slow level, like how to sweep pick. I don't even know how to conceptualize it. And I think at some point I subconsciously believed that I had plateaued, and when I was about 17, playing guitar kind of faded out of my life.
Schools, work, even iconic institutions like Broadway and Disney World are shut down. Experts say the economic impact could be immense in the long run, not to mention the emotional toll it's taking on a nervous nation.
Then 2020 happened. And spending a lot of time at home working remotely, so I picked up guitar again. I learned some songs that I wanted to play that just so happened to be fingerstyle. Fingerstyle is, well, I don't really know how to describe it, but you don't play with a pick, you play with your fingers.
No shit.
So your thumb plays a bass line, and then your fingers play a melody, kind of. Like like that.
Esurance.
Something interesting happened this time around. The YouTube algorithm, I guess, figured out what I was trying to do. One day I came across a video that just changed everything.
I want my guitars in their best shape, and I guess you feel the same about your guitar. So here's my 5-step foolproof method of setting up guitars at home so they play and sound like a dream.
I was confused. I'd always thought the only ways that you could set up a guitar, replacing the strings or just tuning it. And all of a sudden this video is introducing me to truss rod adjustments, bridge adjustments, changing the pickup height to adjust the tone. This neck is made of rosewood, and rosewood is different from a guitar like a maple neck like you'd find on a Stratocaster, which is like a lighter wood grain. It's finished, but with this you need to treat it. A lot of times guitars will get kind of out of whack. Sorry if I'm hitting you in the face there. There's supposed to be a very slight concave bend to the neck. Very slight. The physical adjustments on the guitar translate into adjusting the height of the strings off of the fretboard. This guitar was not set up properly from day one. Those micro adjustments make such a big difference in how you play. And the string height in particular was 100% the reason why I wasn't able to even get close to sweep picking. This makes a lot of sense. Instantly I felt better. It wasn't that I lacked the talent or the skill to do these things that these other people were doing. I mean, sure, I'm not gonna be, what's his name? Keys to the Lamborghini guy.
I'm going to give you the keys to the Lamborghini.
This is what I'm trying to convey with this video. It wasn't that I lacked talent, it was that I had not self-assessed or optimized what I was doing properly. In fitness and business and in filmmaking, if I'm struggling with something, I have deployed this process of looking up the best way to do it. Like sweep picking. What's the best way to learn sweep picking? If you know someone out there takes better pictures than you, if you know someone out there is better at painting or a better musician or something like that, it doesn't mean that you can't get there too. It means you need to do a self-assessment. Okay, where do I stand? How far away am I from that person? And then you need to optimize. Maybe this stuff was much harder when I was 15, but now in current times, it's like nobody has an excuse to not constantly improve. So I really think that saying I have no talent, I'm not good at this, I'll never get to it is a useless thing to say and just fundamentally untrue. Does that mean I'm the best guitar player in the world? Absolutely not. I'm not even good at sweep picking. But I'm definitely closer to it now than I was when I was 15, and I did it in less than a year. No matter what you do creatively in life, there's a ton of value in self-assessing and optimizing. Whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel frustrated or just discouraged, just remember there's probably a better way to do what you're doing. I think my biggest takeaway from this video and just the last 15 years in general, I like playing drums way better.